gets sponsored in EU, you know, okay, he's gonna take a big one. You know, like he's gonna not only outperform himself, he's gonna take some names, and one of those big names might be Chag. We know Chag, we love Chag, and Naetoru. Okay, a big challenge for you. And there we go, going right in, drafting Pokemon Stadium 2 as a compromise, which might be hard for Chag at first glance, but you know, we still know about the dash attack, we still know about the down tilts, but Naetoru is the first one.
Oh, phenomenal coverage, plenty of time to be able to cover the air dodge. Somehow forwarded, hitting behind Pichu, more likely than you think. Dashing and shielding, looking for this next big opening, but now Chag just opting to maybe play a little bit more evasively.
Yeah, and he's going for the classics as well. I mean, for now, he's waiting until Naetoru shows some panic options, right? And it's way too early for panic options, that's what Naetoru says. Still, a great nair into jabs. Now it's time to hold him off in disadvantage. Not too easy against Pichu, however. I mean, they gotta pay it off, right? You're still finicky, you're still small. You die at like, what was it, 50?
Look at these tech chases.
The tech chase is insane, yeah.
Abusing that Pichu ground speed, just able to get from A to B so quick. Dash back, phenomenal whiff punish, and now this is a nasty place to be. F tilt so non-committal, but up B just as non-committal. That thing has no lag, especially if you cancel it off with plat.
I like how Naetoru is doing a really good job at just keeping pace, you know, keeping center, and that's what you need against Palutena, because now you're at a percentage where a good hit will just send you outwards. And yeah, same goes to Chag as well. Ledge step scenario here, auto reticle not finding its target, but now, yeah, the down tilt coverage here. Oh, not finding the nair. The first stock towards Naetoru, and you know, this is not a stock you like to see, especially as Pichu, because now you can play it out a bit slow, and wait until Chag overshoots.
I was so ready for the explosive flank just to like clip Pichu's ear just because of, hey, Pichu shield, pretty cringe at times, I would like to say. But able to get, a couple of up-ins.
This is good damage, yeah. It's important. He's using everything off his stock right now because he can die at like any given moment, and Chag is already at kill percent for the next one. I mean, who knows? Maybe Naetoru will turn it back up. Finally.
Is that it?
Ooh,
did he get the spike hitbox? Yeah, just moving in a little bit too far to the right. Pichu, of course, just going to be sent into the heavens with that back hill. But now this is quite a big lead to amass. Quite literally kill 3% from Palutena with like one good F smash at the ledge. And you see Naetoru trying to set up an edge guard. Okay, able to get the F through, a bit of stage control, but not enough knockback to send Chag off stage.
But Chag slowly notices Naetoru is playing a bit more aerial base, because this is where the strong hits commence, right? Which means Chag has a chance at finding counter hits in the air. And this is where Palutena is the strongest. Wonderful up air here, going for another chase. No air dodge, no panic buttons here. Now, Chag is playing a bit more slow, but steady, and very close to Naetoru. Naetoru finding the hit and finding down B, and the second stock.
Able to get the connecting hit, and now all of a sudden, this is a pretty big lead.
No way.
And actually just got
the respect tower. Let's pretend that up smash hit. You
that
know,
was Naetoru saying, yeah, you two-framed me. I'm going to give you my stock. I do not need it. And back in, big damage. Now all of a sudden you're off stage against Pichu. Not a good place to be in. But Naetoru actually going to be missing a neutral leg of their own. Does not matter. Phenomenal follow-ups.
Jab block.
No way.
No S smash, but instead optimal damage. Naetoru knows better. Why would your air smash just kill? Insane.
That was an optimal jab block if I've ever seen one. That was so clean. That was so clean.
We're getting it live now. We're getting it live. And the French crowd surely is as well. Naetoru taking the first game, forcing Chag to think out of a different perspective. So Pokemon Stadium 2 might have been a good compromise at first, but now you gotta play the matchup, right? You're gonna play for early kills. And you can do that with Palutena. He had a good grasp at how Naetoru moves, but Naetoru was just taking stocks too fast for Chag to really adapt in game one.
Absolutely. Naetoru's punish game was phenomenal that entire time.
It was
just like you saw, like off the jab block, right? F smash probably, you know, even though it kills so early, especially on Palutena, that might have been a little bit too soon.
Maybe,
just trusting my execution. I got the down tilts. I got the up airs. Okay, and then just able to close it out with the down B. That could not have gotten better. Game 2, they're going to be going back to Pokemon Stadium 2.
Okay, interesting.
I don't hate this stage choice because, like, if I'm not going to like FD it like in flat stages against Pichu. This might be like the only okay stage.
Yeah, like now only as like a small criticism. I think, you know, like Chag could have gone for something more shallow, right? Like hollow, maybe smash or something. But it's okay. You're respecting Naetoru's skill. You're respecting Naetoru's ability, and we are talking about adaptation, right? Pokemon Stadium 2 gives you a bit more space to adapt.
But do you see like how difficult it is to like trap Naetoru and like especially like Pichu? Because like Chag's like typical like options that would like cover like this much space. You have to cover such specific space against Pichu just because of quite literally how small Pichu is.
Yep. speaking of small and punishes, Chag is doing a really good job at punishing those normally hard stuff, simply because of grab range, of down tilts. But now Naetoru again, expecting an overshoot by Chag. Okay, we're gonna reset it again. Ledge up scenario here, not getting the trump here.
I like it. That was an interesting idea. Maybe like side B to potentially get like a 2-frame attempt. Don't hate it at all. And up being zipping just past it, and that's gonna be enough to take the stock.
Execution is going to be a big factor here, Dara, and the moment you fail, Chag will abuse it. Wonderful drag down here, not finding the next sense, however. Oh, okay,
I like the idea of fleeted down smash, wasn't able to find it.
A bit messy here, and okay, Nair as a breaker. Now Naetoru is chasing up. He knows he can take the stock in a matter of seconds, but Chag knows so as well. Pushing up things and not finding Naetoru yet.
That jump was risky. Chag was almost able to get the up air before Naetoru was able to jump out of disadvantage.
No tech!
Missing the tech!
Oh, okay, that's a rare one, but Naetoru immediately online. He goes, okay, you're missing a tech. Yeah, okay, I take it.
Here's the thing, though. Did you know that would set up into, that would send you to tumble? I was not ready for it in that situation, but what a pivot grab. Palutena still, having that classic grab. And
and it kills too! Oh, the long-lasting hitbox, and that's what Chag loves to do as well, but I did not expect it to still hit, right?
Yep.
And I mean, so did Naetoru, I guess. Okay, good fair here. Now keeping Chag at bay, but Chag only having 42%, so an F-tilt F-smash would not suit it yet.
Good recognition from Naetoru that they're just not in a position to be able to punish the up B. Just jumping out, resetting in that single moment, but now you're getting juggled. Phenomenal tech roll in, so ambiguous in that moment. Able to get a back air off, commits a little bit too much to the ledge option. Chag is just consistently recovering high, avoiding the ledge, able to make it back onto the stage, and now jab mix-ups, that's Chag classic. That's what he does all the time.
And I mean, Chag is also engaging those cross-quarter combos because in worst case, okay, you will trade percent. But this is exactly what you want against Pichu if you have the stock lead. And now things are getting a bit more awkward, at least for Naetoru here. Has to find a kill here, cannot go.
I like the idea. Naetoru was looking for maybe like an air dodge, maybe a directional air dodge to be able to punish in that moment. Back here, going to be sending Naetoru off stage. Somebody's got no double jump, going to be stuck at the ledge. And wow.
Oh, that kills too. I mean, we're talking about Pichu still, right? At this time, Chag finding his way in, advantage state. He knows he needed a bit more time in that first stock, and Pokemon Stadium 2 simply doing him favors in that case. And
Pichu is so light.
She is.
It's like, okay, we're starting to see the adaptation from Chag. Maybe not as many back airs at the ledge, which would like only cover like a specific drift of the double jump from ledge. Now we're just seeing like that late game down tilt. Down tilt is a generous hitbox. It is nice and active, and it especially covers Pichu, who likes to be on the ground often. You're not going to be air-to-airing Pichu all that often, but on the ground, if you have a nice long button like that, it will be able to do the job. So love the idea.
100%.
Yeah, so going into game number 3, I'm trying to think about what could be a little bit different for Naetoru. I would like to see maybe some empty full hops, like maybe trying to fake out the edge guard attempt, but then immediately resetting, not wasting time T-jolting to be able to cover like a high up B from Chag. I feel like that would be like a really important mix-up to employ.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I like how you mentioned it, because now Chag is putting up some more pressure on Naetoru because he has his timing set, right? He knows his timings. When does Naetoru engage on ground level, and when does Naetoru engage in area level? So it's going to be all the more harder for Naetoru to get in without getting hit, Those trades are what costs your stock later on. Oh, wow, that did not hit. Okay. Landing hitboxes, I guess.
That's it. You get a pancake a little bit on the landing, maybe even pop your shield out in time. And phenomenal back off. You see that empty hop? It was all about that empty hop. Naetoru didn't commit to anything, and as a result, was able to continue the situation.
Okay, no punishes there. Now we're going back to movement. Wonderful Thunder Jolt here just to keep things in favor. Good F-smash. A bit delayed. Chag was expecting an F-tilt or a down tilt of some sort.
A little bit delayed, and also Palutena, like her legs were sticking out. That might have also had the potential to shield poke as well in that moment.
He's starting up. He's starting up the heat.
Wow.
Okay, down there. Yeah, there's nothing there. So Naetoru now, again, pushing and pushing, pressuring Chag. Just make him lose some time where he can think. Now Chag, that might look desperate, but he's going for coverage, right? He knows he's going to approach from an area level again. Wonderful F-throw. Giving him a nice shot here. Now Naetoru reverses.
Empty hop, still has enough time to go for the 2-frame F-tilt. And even though Naetoru didn't get any hits off of it, there is still the potential to be able to get the 2-frame F-tilt.
Oh, that's huge!
Drag down? Wow.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful stuff by Chag here. That was a clutch drag down too.
Yeah.
Into a, he knew that back throw was gonna kill.
I like the adjustment as well because typically I don't think drag down neutral will work too well on Pichu. Like drag down neutral up tilt, simply because Pichu might be able to low profile that. That does sometimes happen. But now once again, Chag gonna be stuck at the ledge. Tries to go for the out of shield option to maybe cover the jump, but that was of course safe enough. Phenomenal jump out of there and good coverage.
Juicy damage. Oh, and there's even more. Now Chag again covering out options from Naetoru, even suffocating him from engaging. Naetoru having problems finding his footing, and now, a less situation. Okay, Chag was kind of poking with it. It's what he likes to do as well.
Naetoru was also consistently double jumping out of disadvantage in similar situations. Chag went to go cover that, but then that was like the mix-up to actually not jump and instead opt to tech on the platform. But now, okay, once again has his position and ends up dash attacking.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, we Mario this.
I do believe that dash attack was a misinputted dash back F tilt. If you input it at the wrong window, you'll still input it as a dash attack.
Ah, good. Wow, okay, now that was tight. This time again a get-up attack. Lucky in this stock. And now, Naetoru can play it a bit more defensive, right? But still keeping it close to Chag, which means that burst options become a threat. Now back throw should not be enough. Good mash, however.
Yeah, and I like that sometimes just overly pummeling just in case they air dodge. Dash attack, able to clean it up, but also look at the adjustment from Chag. More dash attacks, more down smashes, more down tilts. Right? Those are the things that are working. And you see these neutralers getting punished. Phenomenal whip punish, but not able to carry that advantage all the way.
Oh, again,
that
a lot of
is
pushing.
Big.
Yeah, this is such an important game to win as well. We're going to match point the game after, So this time, Naetoru, pressuring shields. And now not always landing behind Chag. Chag expected that, going for the down air, but no, wrong option this time. And Naetoru going for an air dodge read of all places. Okay, recovering. Was easy so far.
Just able to still spot dodge in time, a little bit surprising. Back air, this is so huge.
Dangerous. Teleportation recovery. Okay, going for the F tilt, going for down smash. Okay, not letting go. Now Chag is in turn.
Good wait.
Good stuff here.
Just stalling a little bit. And look at these mix-ups. Naetoru no longer double jumping out of disadvantage.
It's getting messy. Oh, just barely. Okay. Phantom hits here and there. No arm smash for you though. Oh, things are getting sticky now, barely living the dash attack, but not living the back air. Good stuff here by Chag, making things his way.
Yeah, Chag was able to clutch that, but I think it's interesting to maybe talk about like why that didn't go the way that Chag initially wanted to. So typically what happens is with auto link angles, if I'm not mistaken, the reason why some people, they just like end up popping up that high is it's a little bit dependent on your fall speed. Right? It's a little bit dependent on your fall speed, and auto link angles increase like the amount of knockback. Pichu ends up getting popped up a little bit too high because light. I don't. If Chag maybe fast followed, hadn't fast followed.
It was a matter of many inputs, right?
but it's like if you fast fall like a little bit too much, right? Pichu will pop up too high. If you go for the regular one, there's a potential for low profile. But that being said, Chag still got the kill. Chag got the game. What's going to happen?
And this is the difference between skills sometimes, right? Because Chag, so many things didn't work out like he wanted to, but we've seen Naetoru being desperate and even more desperate than Chag was, right? And Chag was, okay, I'm taking things clean. I will get my kill. I know how. And the dash attack in the back air was it. And now we're talking about match points. Last loser's game possibly for Naetoru, so things have to heat up.
That's right, but I mean, look at this damage output. Phenomenal. Okay. Not able to get the reverse up air, although I'd love it. That would have been able to confirm into the
I appreciate the try, though.
Yeah. Keeps on trying, and oh my god, Pichu just barely getting under the explosive flame. Now you see Chag being a little bit more comfortable with some of this ledge, like these edge guards.
I like how Chag implements a bit more movement now.
Yes, phenomenal stuff. Phenomenal tech chase. Back through, just saying, hey, get back onto the ledge. This is my time to go. You're still not plus. Rolling back on. So laggy.
Yep, so many breakers here. No, okay. Just seemingly reading a roll here, but it's obviously not that easy. However, Chag, he got to work a bit. Naetoru got this movement in. No. Okay, this is a nice attack. I was feeling it.
Pichu is nuts. It's like, hey, here's a free tech chase at any percent past 90.
Again, going for the down tilts. It worked out before in game one. Yeah, burst options downward. This is what Chag was talking about before. Whenever Naetoru plays at the ground level, this is where he's the most confident in. So Naetoru has to respect it.
But phenomenal F tilt. That one is actually somehow not able to kill. A little bit too surprising. A little bit too soon on the neutral. I am curious why Naetoru is not opting for drop down double jump.
Nice, good chase, good chase.
I feel like forwarding would be just as active and even have the potential of killing instead of resetting the situation.
Okay, counting the thunderbolt. I mean, Chag can now chill, right? So reversals become a hit, but okay, Naetoru waiting here, getting a ledge situation.
That could have been it. That could have been the stock. Every time
almost,
I see a
we know the combos,
Okay,
good tech here by Naetoru, but you cannot really contest with the run-up jab, what Chag like to do. Oh, okay.
Phenomenal down tilt.
I respect it. I respect it. Putting up a statement here, you know.
And Chag almost did connect it, but luckily Naetoru's neutral was able to connect in that moment. Dashing, shielding, rolling back just in case Chag went for an immediate out of shield option. Dashing back. I just want to see maybe Naetoru commit to a couple more grabs. As soon as I say that, right idea, wrong direction.
Yeah, he's a bit finicky here, so he cannot really overshoot because Palutena will just punish you with your life. But now, okay, again, going for the counters, going for the reversals, and is very confident in those. He's not gaining any stage at all from that, but that
was a safe whiff. At that
Exactly.
point, when Palutena is sitting in shield, there's very little that you can actually do. And again, Chag just shield camping in the corner. You know, not a lot that Naetoru is doing to actually punish that, to actually pressure that. Able to finally get out of that situation. The reflector still going to be active to get that second T-jolt out of here. And oh boy.
I mean, it's getting tighter every second. Oh, nice pivot grab here. Now Naetoru finally the one being in charge here.
Phenomenal coverage.
Yes, not there yet. It's gonna be so tight. Okay, going for the trump again. I'm not getting it, but it's okay. We're gonna get plan B.
And again, just committing only to a dash, no buttons that time. Wasn't getting hit by the explosive flame. Chag just always trying to get a reversal. What's gonna be the kill option? How is Naetoru gonna close this out? Dash attack just setting up into another juggle.
Oh, the Baker's gonna be it. Yeah. Okay, nice. This is good for Naetoru because now things are getting a bit faster, but in terms of movement, Naetoru can be a bit more precise. He knows Chag is gonna look for commitments, right? He knows Chag is gonna look for those kill moves. But Chag, on the other hand, is like, okay, I'm gonna wait for my reversals again, but that does mean you have no stage. So one mistake, and you're just off stage again, and again, and again.
And again, now you're just seeing Naetoru just avoiding all of those explosive flame attacks. But the last hit of uphill, able to get Pichu. Pichu going to be dying to that all the way from the stage. And now this is, for all intents and purposes, an even game. Naetoru finally able to land and reset neutral. But the question is, can you get some of those big Pichu combos?
Yeah,
is this the beginning?
Okay, going for platform play. Now Chag a bit, not really too proactive. Oh yeah, no, he's reading. Okay, yeah, he knows what to do. Okay, wow. Naetoru trying to land, but not too over-ambitious here. Chag. Okay, again, staying in shield, waiting for reversals. He knows how to do it, but Naetoru knows it as well.
No!
Oh, so close.
Uphill dealing a little bit too much knockback, not able to get the second one. Okay, couple of T-jolts just as a bit of an opening. Still going to be active. That's the classic Mewtwo smash for confusion.
Naetoru has to pop up now. It's a tournament stock, don't forget about it. The moment Chag gets a clean hit, it might seal the deal. Wonderful backer here, and with up smash too! Oh, it looks so good for Naetoru, but Chag, you know, the timings. It's about the timings. He's fine giving up stage. He's fine not engaging in combat. But the moment he gains advantage, he can just, boom. We're playing at center now, and I'm winning in that.
The saddest part, the most frustrating part, you know what feels worse than getting bodied from a set, from a potential upset? Just barely losing it. That game felt doable. It felt so doable. That set felt doable. So, once again, phenomenal performance, phenomenal showing from Naetoru. But oh man, that stinks. If I was Naetoru, I'd be like, wow. Well, GG's, that sucks.
I mean, it stings for sure, because the plan was working out, sure, and Chag was giving him the situations, giving him the advantageous situations, but then, yeah, many moves just do not hit sometimes, and the decisions were in Chag's favor. Good for him. He's moving up, just as seeded, waiting against the loser of Leo and